Hi, welcome to the Holly Area Community Show. I'm your host, Verna, brought to you by the Shooting Star Casino, Hotel, and Entertainment. Today, our special guest is Lefty Johnson, lifelong resident of Holly, Minnesota. Lefty, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Good, and we would like to honor Lefty's 90th, big 90th birthday coming up on Monday, January 11th. And a couple of celebrations planned. Lefty, would you like to tell us what events are scheduled?
Well, this coming Sunday afternoon, some friends of mine are going to have a welcome house, cookies and coffee, and there's no set speaker. They just come in and say hi and
come join you for the afternoon.
Come and join us for the afternoon. And then on Monday night at Spotlight, we're going to have chili, and I expect that a lot of the local people that know me will come down for a chili feed. That'll be at about 6 o'clock.
Okay, and that's at Spotlight downtown.
And that's the extent of it.
Okay, and I remember seeing you did not want gifts particularly.
No,
any gifts?
And any gifts that come in will be usable, I hope, for the food pantry of Reach.
Okay.
And I know that at this time of the year that Reach needs the help.
Yep. Okay, and I think we will touch a bit on your history of residing in Holly.
Well, residing in Holly, I can think back to the Depression of 1934, 35, and 36 when we had a dust bowl around here and times were tough. At that time I was a schoolboy, delivered papers in the morning, and we had no such thing as TV or anything like that.
Right.
You more or less made your fun, if you wanted to call it fun when you're growing up. It was a hard time, a lot of it. And then I went to university in 1941. I run out of money, so I decided to join the Army, and I was in the Army, had been in for a month when Pearl Harbor started.
Okay.
So my life in Holly is in three parts. The first part is the Depression of the 30s, and then I was in the military for active duty for about 6 years, and then I was in the reserves for about 20. So I had 26 years in the service. And when I come out of the Army, I went to work for Johnson Department Store as a co-owner, and I did that for about 15 years until I got the job as a postmaster. And that part of my life was an interesting part, because as postmaster I had the time to involve myself in projects that benefited the city.
And what kind of projects were you part of again?
Well, the things I remember most, one of them, I was postmaster, and we had a spring flood coming. This is in the 70s, and I was a point man and diverting that water around Holly, and we saved Holly of a flood. It was interesting because the city council was not in favor of spending the money, but my brother Bert was mayor at the time, and between the two of us we swung the vote on the council, so we got the money to furnish the equipment and the supplies that's needed to move that water around Holly. That was a project that I enjoyed, seeing it come to fruition. It worked out. A lot of people said that it wasn't going to work, but it did. And then I did a lot of work for the city building the softball complex and the rodeo grounds.
Okay, so the newer complex.
And I spent a lot of time doing leveling, irrigation, planting grass, building rodeo grounds. I did a lot of that, and then when that was pretty well along, the golf course had an opportunity to expand, and I spearheaded that expansion. I had the time and the equipment to help out.
How long ago was that?
Well, that was in the late 70s and early 80s.
Okay.
That we built the addition to the golf course and made it an 18-hole course.
Okay. And of course, you come from a family line of politicians, local politicians. Your father was the Holly mayor at one time.
That's right. My dad, E.P. Johnson, was mayor for a number of years, and then my brother Bert was elected mayor, and he served several terms. And now Gary Johnson, who is the son of Bert, is the mayor. So we've had 3 generations of mayors within the city, and hopefully they have all proved to be beneficial to the city.
Yes.
I would say that the project I enjoyed the most was helping the golf course expand. It started with the clubhouse. The clubhouse was originally built by the Works Progress Administration back in the Depression days. It was supposed to be a bathhouse. It was ill-used for that purpose. The city agreed that the golf club could remodel the building to be used by the golf club, and so I was one of the people that spearheaded that project. That we had a lot of help. The Anderson brothers were the contractors for the construction of the building.
And that helped earn your lifelong membership, didn't it?
Yes, that helped the membership.
And you're full of activities in your retirement, staying busy and healthy, living on your own yet. Quite an accomplishment at 90. Again, Lefty, thank you for joining us, and I am glad to celebrate your 90th birthday that we had Sunday and Monday, and look forward to hopefully another interview with you sometime in the near future.
All right.